let's talk about what's the major storyline heading into each game in the NFC with the Vikings and the Saints. What's the major storyline going into that? What is the key to that game?
What's the key to it, or what are people going to be?
What is going to be the main hinge upon how it's going to go?
Well, it's probably going to be whichever quarterback does the most.
Okay.
The thing is, the Saints shouldn't be able to pressure Favre that well, whereas the Vikings should be able to pressure Breeze. But Breeze is a different type of quarterback, whereas Kurt Warner is a little bit slow and, he's a little more ponderous. I mean, Drew Brees gets that ball out of there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's every bit as good as Manning in terms of ability to avoid pressure. But when you do pressure him, that's when he struggles. So it probably comes down to Vikings defensive line versus Saints offensive line. If the Vikings win that battle, they're going to win, short of a meltdown on offense, they're going to win. If not, it's going to be a shootout, and it's going to be the last touchdown win. So,
yeah, I have a feeling
that game is not going to be. It will not be 16-13. No.
And I think that's going to make it. Even though you've got the Colts playing, and they're a high-profile offense, but they're also playing such a tough defense that it might be another one of these games like where it's 20-3. 20 to, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they're not going to get to score that many points.
The Colts shouldn't score. That game is. I want the Jets to win it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I couldn't really be rooting harder for a team to beat another team just because I think it would be. I just like the Jets, But I look at the Colts and you never think they're playing great. I mean, they just beat Baltimore 20. Baltimore's good. We saw how good Baltimore is. They beat them 20-3. They didn't even really do anything well, except that they never stop playing hard, and they're always, and then they have Manning. It's like the ultimate. I mean, Manning is the best. I mean, I'm still mad that he won MVP because I think he didn't deserve it, but he is the best player in football, and their defense is they just have a weird way of being able to get you. They're like the Patriots used to be on D, What do? Well, they don't seem to be that great, and then all of a sudden you look up and they've only given out 10 points. But I do think it's a good matchup for the Jets because the Colts give you the underneath stuff, and that's what the Jets want. They want to be able to take Sanchez and have him complete, 13-20 for 150 yards and all of it be short. Maybe take one shot deep. But that's what the Colts allow you to do. It really is tailored. The Colts D is kind of tailor-made for the Jets. So I really think that Caldwell has to do some coaching, and he has to come up with some different. They got to do something different if they want to win. I think if it's just, we're going to throw our guy up, we're just going to do what we do. I think the Jets can beat him. So.